Alright, I don't know if you guys are ready for this Q&A, but I'm ready for this Q&A. I have such good questions. I'm like so excited to answer them. Some are a little bit odd, but I'm gonna answer all of them anyways. I'm not leaving any out, and I'm not making any up either. Grab a seat, get comfortable. Alright, so the first question is, how many times a week / how long do you work out for? Keep it up, girl. Good luck with your prep. Heart. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, to the moon and back. So I only work out for around like an hour and a half to 2 hours. When I'm recording, it's a little bit longer. Around 2 hours is about what it seems like, I guess. Do you ever drink? If you do, how do you get yourself to the gym the next day? I don't drink right now because I'm on prep, but before I was on prep, yes, I would drink. I actually would drink probably once a week with my boyfriend, like having a glass of wine or going out to dinner, getting a mimosa, or what else would I get? Mimosas, yeah, or mojitos. Those are absolutely so good. Getting to the gym the next day, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, sometimes I don't get to the gym the next day, and it's because I am not good with hangovers whatsoever. I like need a day to recover from it, and it sucks because, you know, I preach to the choir, make sure you get into the gym the next day, but like it's physically like so hard for me. But I just make sure like the next day that I'm eating correctly, like I'm having my water, making sure that I'm not dehydrated, because when you are drinking, you are dehydrating your body. With like me drinking like the last couple months, it's not how I was in college. So when I was in college, I drank a fuck ton.
Okay. Hit him with the kick stand.
Oh yeah, that's like 6 seconds. That's like, oh wow.
She's going.
She's lit.
Oh, you got the whole.
And now when I go out with Brian, like I have him one drink and the next day I can get to the gym. But if we're talking like a banger,
I break the bank like an athlete, huh? Charlie Cook drunk, fucking up a new Louboutin. If I let her in my muzzle, she gon' be a trending topic. Before she got a ride it, bust it, pop it, buzz it, buzz it. Everything your bank, and I'm still blowing big faces. And about them big things, and every bitch get naked. I don't know the word, I don't know.
the night before, the gym the next day usually isn't a thing for me. And do you drink? Not right now. Why were you arrested? I was arrested because one of those nights where I was really, really drunk. I actually don't remember. I actually don't like drinking anymore either. Like, I don't like feeling not in control of my body. I don't like that feeling whatsoever. And it's weird because I used to always party and always go get drinks and whatever, and now I'm just like, I want to have control over my body. It's weird when I wake up and I'm like, oh, what the fuck happened? But so I got arrested because I went to a Lil Uzi concert at UNH, and I don't know why I got arrested. I'm pretty sure it says possession of alcohol, but I know for a fact I did not have alcohol when I went into the concert because I drank it all before I went in. I had 2 water bottles filled with Zanka. It's kind of like a very, very cheap vodka. So I had 2 water bottles filled with that. I finished them both. And I know I didn't have alcohol in there because I didn't bring it in. Before going into the concert, that's when I don't remember a single thing, and it's absolutely crazy. So yeah, that's why I got arrested. I remember sitting in the jail cell and I was like, my dad's gonna hate me. Like, I was literally freaking out. And then a bunch of girls in the corner, they were all like laughing, having fun, because they also got arrested from the concert. And they were laughing, having fun, and I'm sitting over there bawling my eyes out. Threw up on myself. I had to get an extra shirt. Like, it was bad. How did you meet your boo thing? So we kind of knew each other through people, I guess, and one day I just messaged my friend. I was like, yo, that kid's really hot. And they were all freaking out, like, Brian, like, oh my gosh. So they set it up for us, and so our first date was a weekend trip to Cape Cod. Like, we didn't know who each other was. Like, we went to the gym one Friday night, and then after that gym session, meeting for the first time, we went to Cape Cod for the weekend. So that is pretty spontaneous of myself. I was freaking out, but that just goes to show that doing things that are uncomfortable are gonna make you grow. And now I'm like in the best relationship that I've ever been in. How do you deal with periods and working out? See, I don't How do I deal with periods? I don't honestly see symptoms from my periods. I'm not the kind of person that crawls into bed and like can't get up because my cramps are so bad. I've always had a really light period. The only thing that I can't stand is, you know, wearing my leggings and having to worry if I'm gonna bleed through. I've honestly never bled through my actual pants before. Like, I've never bled in the sheets when I was sleeping. Like, I've never done that. Like, knock on wood, it doesn't happen. But I don't really run into problems with like having cramps and going to the gym. So how can I get abs to pop out without being vegan? Do not know how you're a vegan. It's all genetics. Like, and it's all like your body fat too. Like, if you're holding a lot of body fat in your stomach, it's going to be a little bit harder, I guess, for you to see the abs popping out. Personally, I would just make sure that you are doing everything correct in the kitchen. You're making sure that you're not getting an abundance of sugar. That's definitely going to pack on the pounds that you do not want. Obviously, training them. Like I tell you guys all the time, like, I don't train abs ever. Obviously, you can see my abs a little bit more because I am thinning out, because I am starting prep. I did lose a lot of weight from going vegan too, so that definitely gets put into play. But as for having them pop out, it's all genetics, honestly. Like, Brian's pop out so much, and I'm like, what the fuck? Even when I was at my leanest, like, they didn't pop out that much. So it's all based on your anatomy in your body and how your musculature plays out in your stomach. Because some people you won't even see, like, you know, little lines, the Lena Alba right down the middle. Sometimes you won't even see that. Sometimes people who are a little bit heavier, you will still see that Lena Alba right down the middle. What were your triggers that contributed to your eating disorder? See, I wish I could pinpoint what my actual triggers were. I've always struggled with body dysmorphia, or is that what it is? I think it's body dysmorphia. It's when you're, like, when you look in the mirror and you see something that's completely untrue. When it actually started getting really bad when I was in college, it was just how my body looked. I was like, I don't want to be like this. I've been really, really lean before, and I've been very, very skinny my whole entire life, so I'm going to do it again. And, you know, that's when I started making myself throw up, and that's when I started not eating. And I didn't understand that at the time, if you're not eating, you're actually contradicting everything in your mind. Like, by not eating, your body's going through starvation mode, so you're just holding on to the fat rather than getting rid of it. Once you identified those triggers, what steps did you take to overcome? I've overcome I realized that it's just my mind playing a trick on me, and I'm actually not what my mind is saying that I'm looking like. So I guess a lot of it has to do with the confidence that builds up from other people telling you that, you know, you look good. Like, that's definitely a factor as to how I overcame that situation. Also getting into the science of everything and understanding what puts into play in your body, like what is best for you, just all that kind of stuff. And I guess self-development has really helped me too. Where do babies come from? Shouldn't your parents have this talk with you? Babies come from vaginas, okay? And your dad's, you know, yeah. What's your favorite sex position? I'm a virgin. Just kidding. I don't know. They're all good, I guess. Do you think sleeping with 20 plus people is considered a hoe? Absolutely not. Every person that you share, you know, that intimacy with is a part of your sexual journey. I do not think that that defines who you are. I do not think that defines that you are a hoe. No, absolutely not. As long as you're playing it safe and you're not being stupid about what you're doing, like, go for it. And as long as you, like, it's consensual as well. Like, I don't know, I guess that's really all I can say. I do not think that your body count describes you as a person. You can be the nicest person in the world and have a high body count. You can be the worst person in the world and have a high body count. But I don't think that how many people you have slept with really contributes to what people should actually think of you. I think of it as a journey, like I said. Like, you had that moment with someone, you maybe learned that with that person, and then you maybe learned this with that person. So, like, I don't know, it's just a journey, and I don't think that you should be defined by that. How often do you get new shoes for the gym? Whenever I have the money. I got new Converses when they were absolutely trashed, so that's when I got new Converses. I don't really get new running shoes ever. I should get new shoes. I only really get shoes if I really want them. I don't really put a time limit on it. Best advice to keep a balanced pH. I heard that eating yogurt really helps. That helps with the acidity-based balance, so I guess eat yogurt. Definitely making sure that you are being safe in the bed with, you know, your fella, if you know what I mean. Wear condoms, like that's definitely gonna help. Making sure that you're not using like those fragrant, stupid like washes, like just those can screw up your pH sometimes so bad. Diet is something that really helps. Water, so just making sure that you're all around keeping your body in that homeostasis state and you're not doing anything that you realistically shouldn't be doing to, you know, your vagina. Is it good to train legs every single day? No, it's not. It's not at all, because you're not letting your muscles heal. Your muscles heal and grow when you give it that recovery period. So I know you want the leg gains, but trust me, you're gonna get the most gains when you give yourself that rest day. If you're just constantly doing legs, like, you're going to get injured. Are you and Brian gonna get married soon? No, we're not gonna get married soon. We talk about it, obviously, but it's not anytime soon. We're both still in school. Yeah, I mean, no, nah, we're just playing it out. We like where we are, and that's all I can really say. We're gonna get married, but not right now. This isn't a marriage ring either, an engagement ring. This is from my mom, because I'm always married to my mom. Okay, the last question is absolutely insane. All right, so is it true girls can have the big O when doing squats? I'm assuming you mean an orgasm, and I've never experienced that. I didn't even know that was a thing. Yeah, dude, I don't know how I can answer this one. I've never heard that in my entire life. So my camera just died and I had to put it on the charger for like an hour. I need to buy a new camera battery because this always happens to me when I'm recording. But so there is actually one last question. I forgot about it. I took a screenshot because she couldn't fit it in the little question thing. But it's I think it would be amazing if you told everyone about your past and how you changed for the better. I feel like this video kind of went into what my past was. As you can see, all of the marvelous videos that I just showed you. I don't know if it's gonna be on this side or this side.
When anybody says come through, you don't go.
Yeah, you don't go through.
Okay, that's more than a couple steps.
Danielle!
But the videos that I showed you, I guess it was just all understanding that I didn't want to be like that for the rest of my life, and I didn't want to like go out and go drink, and just another contributing factor is definitely meeting Brian. He helped me a lot with understanding what my goals were. It's not that like he was a missing piece to me, because I believe that two people are completely whole. They're just additionals for each other. But he definitely helped me stay on the track that I aspired to be on, but I just didn't like get to that point because I don't know. Thank you for watching today. I appreciate all the fun questions. It was this was definitely very interesting. I hope you enjoyed it, maybe learned a thing or two. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate it so much. I do all the editing and literally everything from scratch by myself. No one's helping me. And then make sure to like this video and follow me on Instagram. What else? Before I go, I completely forgot that today was a giveaway. The giveaway, fucking stop watching me, Brian. The giveaway today is going to be one of my apparel merchandise. So you get to pick whichever one you want. The Army Green hoodie, the Storm Gray hoodie, or the regular just white crop. They have not dropped yet, but once they do, first person to rock it, unless someone buys it before you, obviously.
Except for me.
You're getting your own sweater. What, do you think you're gonna wear a crop top?
Oh, that's true.
Okay. Anyways, the giveaway is one of my apparel merch. Oh, the rules. the rules. Come on, man. So yeah, subscribe to this video, like this video, follow me on Instagram, and leave one comment on what your favorite Christmas movie is. If it's not The Grinch,